For the past 49 years, the city of Long Beach has played host to the Long Beach Grand Prix, one of the most prestigious and beloved professional street races in the country. From its humble beginnings as a Formula 5000 race to its triumphant tenure as the longest-running street race in North America, the Long Beach Grand Prix has been an integral part of the city of Long Beach and its history. And in that time, one man has been there for all the ups, downs, and hairpin turns that have come to define this world-class race.
Well, the concept behind racing here in Long Beach really started back in 1974 when Chris Pook had the idea of bringing a motor race to the city of Long Beach. Now, why would they want to do that? Well, the city was looking to change its image. It was basically known as a Navy town with some aircraft manufacturing in a different area. But, it was looking to establish a new reflection on what the city was all about. So Chris had the idea of coming along and putting on a motor racing event in a downtown street in an American city. Something that hadn't happened since 1953, when there was a fatality up at Watkins Glen, and that caused all racing in city streets to stop. Putting on a street race then was a real challenge. It required that you come up with a safety system that could alleviate the concerns of the politicians, the insurance company, the general public, that there wouldn't be any major casualties or incidents that would cause harm to anybody. We installed it. We had, by definition, to run a Formula 5000 race as an initial effort to prove that we could run Formula One. So in September 1975, we put on a Formula 5000 race here. We had grandstands, we had hospitality suites, we had all of the things that we felt were necessary to be able to conduct an event of the magnitude and the safety that we wanted. We had over 60,000 people show up on September 28th, a beautiful day, beautiful sunshine. And what you saw was, in panning with the cars down Shoreline Drive or up on Ocean Boulevard, which is where the track used to run in those days, there was a good exposure of what the city was all about. The event, fortunately, turned out to be very successful operationally. We did have a little difficulty because there were a number of people who came into the circuit who didn't exactly contribute by buying tickets because of the challenges we had of shutting down that whole area, almost a 2-mile length. But we got through the race, and that gave us the opportunity to then invite the Formula One circus to town here. They came here on March the 28th, 1976, with all the accoutrements that were involved with Formula One in those days, and we put on another event 6 months after the first one, which was a challenge in and of itself. That event also went very well. We had over 80,000 people attend that event, and most all of them paid, unlike their predecessors at the Formula 5000 race. In 1977, we put on the second race in our Formula One history. The significance of 77 is that was the turning point in the history of the Grand Prix Association of Long Beach, because that race was won by a very well-known American driver, Italian-American, named Mario Andretti. Had a great duel with Jody Scheckter and Niki Lauda, came out the winner, and the famous picture of him going down Ocean Boulevard and Colin Chapman throwing his cap, as he's wont to do, as he crossed the finish line, really cemented the impression and the future capability of the Grand Prix from that point on. From the very beginning, the success of the Grand Prix, I think, radiates throughout the whole city and makes it something that everybody can feel proud of, even if they're not huge race fans. I think it's really important to recognize the fact that city street racing is not like any other race. The idea of a city race was always to bring people to the downtown area, to the venue itself. And the reason for our success is the fact that Long Beach, over the years, has become a very popular destination. And we have been very privileged to work closely with Long Beach, the city of Long Beach, the staff, all the department heads, with a singular goal and objective. We want to make Long Beach look really well to all those who either attend the event or watch it on television, because it reflects the vibrancy and the growth and the potential of this city.